New Zealand, well, it's a very experienced and yet a young side. You heard Ricky Herbert, he's got 7 players under 25. Ryan Nelson will skipper them. A back 3 with Tommy Smith and Winston Reid across from the UK. But the 3 up front, Chris Wood, Costa Barbarouses and Marco Rojas. 3 players under the age of 22. They are the future of this all-white side.
And just especially the way he's been so positive in front of goal.
Oh, this is a brilliant ball from Barbarouses. Brocky into the game. Rojas will get there in front of the keeper, goes down. Nothing given. What has been given? A goal kick. Well, to say the signals were confusing from the referee is an understatement. I believe a goal kick has been given. I'm not sure the referee knew.
Well, he's given the goal kick.
Brown is waiting in the penalty area. And this time, well, no. I was going to say this was a little more orthodox, but Miller has had a very shaky opening 7 minutes. Barbarouses a little too over-eager. Stewart now for Jamaica. Might try one from a long way out, and Mark Paston was alert to the danger. Well, Tremaine Stewart. Cummings. Stewart's. Well, this time he loses possession, and Rokas may well he draws the foul now. I ask you, Fred, how is this any different to the situation we saw earlier with the goalkeeper? And this is going to be a yellow card.
Probably the fact that it's almost on the halfway line is about the only difference.
Can he score tonight? Rokas delivers. Far post ball. Nelson! Great save! Still there for New Zealand. And Jamaica will win the throw. Now, Dwayne Miller has stayed down, the Jamaican keeper. And I think he's got every right to, because it was a very brave dive at the feet of this man, Ryan Nelson. He almost did add to the goals at Mount Smart.
It was just this man that got in his way, wasn't it? Dwayne Miller, and he's copped one for his troubles. That is causing Jamaica problems because it's forcing their midfielders back and their whole defensive structure back.
Rokas delivers. Again, Miller comes. This time at the second attempt there for New Zealand. Oh, they're all over the shop, Jamaica. And somehow they get away with a goal kick. Keystone Cops.
Like a cat on a hot tin roof, isn't he?
Hands up there at the end of it's Marcel Marceau for a moment. Rokas. Oh, great pass. Still there for New Zealand, and again it'll be a goal kick, will it? But not for the first time here tonight. The brilliance in the passing of Marco Rokas.
Yeah, Rokas.
New Zealand doing well, just getting numbers back behind the ball. Virgo. That's a great goal! I'm not sure if he meant it, but it's going to be one for the highlights reel. And Xavier Virgo has embarrassed Mark Paston. Jamaica lead.
Just as we were saying, how comfortable the All Whites looked.
Well, that set the crowd back on their seats, and it may well put the All Whites back on their haunches. Paston, does he come, does he stay? He's done really well in the end, and now he's still under pressure. Woods. New Zealand doing well, just stretching Jamaica one side, then the other. Haven't found the killer punch through the middle of the park as yet, though. That's better. The run of Barbarouses. The shot from out wide, and it's a good save from Miller. And Rokas could not get involved. He was offside.
Beautiful little ball in behind for Marco Rokas. But eventually the opportunity fell for Brocky. We've seen him rifle off a couple of shots like that with his left foot in the A-League for Newcastle.
Winston Reid, Fred, went down very quickly. Came in to make the challenge, and then there was contact with Shelton. And the concern for me is that Shelton was very concerned very quickly, and I think already the call is for some assistance. Ben Sigmund replaces Winston Reid. Ben Sigmund does not need a second invitation to make a tackle. Half-time here at Mount Smart Stadium. New Zealand might be well pleased with their performance, if not their execution in the final third. Not quite sure how it happened, but Rokas was able to, in fact, Barbarouses it was able to weave his way through, and now Jamaica on the counter. Chance for the second, and really should have done better. Tremaine Stewart. Watson, one of a number of the Jamaicans. And 3 in the squad that play at Houston. Not surprisingly. Quite a number of the squad who play their football in the States. Chance now for Jamaica to go 2 up, and they do. Well, that may well kill the game off, and this time Tremaine Stewart has made no mistake. Jamaica 2, the All Whites 0.
They're paying the price here, the All Whites, for not getting tight enough. So, you know, when that move comes about, obviously the result is pretty devastating for New Zealand. But again, the pressure in the midfield wasn't good enough.
Lovely touch. Rokas to Wood. Back to Rokas. Rokas to Wood. Oh, what a goal! What a response from New Zealand. Poetry in motion from 2 of the youngsters in this All White side.
And that really has brought the crowd to its feet. What a goal this is. Marco Rokas with the first flick, then takes the ball, goes past one, slides it back to Wood, and Wood makes no mistake. Classy finish that, just placing it past the keeper. Fantastic interaction between these two. Good vision here, and he's just put that one on a plate.
14 and 17, so the players making way. Michael McGlinchey and Costa Barbarouses. And on comes Chris Killen, who we know a lot about these days, playing his football in China. He's a well-decorated All White, has a great goal-scoring record, but this man will be new to you. Dan Keats, midfielder. Listen to the crowd. Oh, and the delivery wasn't up to the exhortation of a good crowd here at Mount Smart. Gets a second go at it, Rokas. Nelson back across goal, and it's gone wide. Thumping the ground. I think it may well have been Tommy Smith. Keats! Oh! What an introduction that would have been.
It's a second touch of the ball. So great confidence from Dan Keat.
What are your thoughts on Marco Rokas tonight, Fred?
I was impressed this evening.
Bertos will deliver the corner. It's handy, near post. Well, Bertos, he did well, and then just pulling the cross back a little too square. And the flag stays down. A chance for Jamaica to kill it off, and they do. It's a great finish from the substitute, Navian Boyd's first goal for his country, and that may well win it for Jamaica.
What a finish this is, and what a move, what a counter-attack.
It's pending. Miller punches under real pressure. Tommy Smith. He thought about it again, didn't he? Bertos. They need to get this back across goal. Shot save Miller. Tommy Smith just cannot get a goal. Is that a penalty? Well, Tommy Smith looked to have a Jamaican leg wrapped around the chest.
They scurry back in defence very well.
Chance New Zealand, and they've scored a second. Chris Killen rises and nods New Zealand back into the match. It's game on, 3-2. Ivan Visilic is out there and received a great ovation. Sigmund, great challenge, great pass. Yes, it is, because Brocky made it one. Cross to the far post, and Killen can't keep the ball in play. In fact, Chris Wood, desperate at the far post. Oh, it's all over. It's all over. So 4 minutes turned into 3. And there was a booking inside that 4 minutes. Well, caught me completely by surprise. The game is over. Jamaica, the coaches chat, and it's a friendly embrace and a handshake. And that is befitting of the spirit in which this game has been played. But Jamaica win it 3-2.
Ryan, firstly, a little bit disappointed with the result, but lots of positives to take out of the game.
Yeah, exactly. I think obviously the result didn't go away, but we had a lot of chances, and I kind of just didn't think we were probably as clinical at both ends of the park. I think we were a wee bit sloppy defensively, myself included, and just really soft goals. And then we got in some really nice positions going forward, probably better positions than we normally get, and we probably could have been a bit more clinical there as well.